Welcome to Kristikana. My name is Furkan. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. In today's topic, we would be discussing about bubbles and troubles, sterilized frozen bloodworms. Let's roll the intro. With the love of fish, talking about bloodworms is always a subjective matter. Is it? Let's find out. Over the years, we have seen researchers finding out the best solution to provide food or best quality food for your fish. With that being said, we will not talk about how do we get those bloodworms, what is the source, maybe it may be the gutter, lake, river, pond, they must be cultivating it locally or in some facility. We'll not be talking about them, but we will talk about them in a future video. But today we will be talking about once we have the bloodworms, how do manufacturers get those bloodworms from their facility to our tanks, right? So the first and the easiest method would be going to the fish shop, telling them that you need to buy bloodworms, and they'll give it to you. Come back, feed it to the tanks. What I would do is I would go to Kurlafishmarket, tell them that I need a 10 rupees or a 20 rupees packet. It is as per the size. They would provide me live bloodworms, and I would come back and feed it to my fish if I would want that to be the case though. Now 95% of the Kurla market provides bloodworms and feeds their tanks with bloodworms, which is high in protein, low on fiber, low on cost, maybe pathogens and bacteria, but that's for the hobbyist to deal with, right? Not for the shopkeeper. We need to think about that though. However, the second part would be that once the collector has collected a bunch of bloodworms, what he would do is he would rinse them 2-3 times, clean the bloodworm with dirt, mud, any sort of unwanted things. He'll clean them and then pass it on to the refrigerating team, where they will freeze the bloodworms with 0 degrees so that the pathogens and the bacteria and everything is frozen and eliminated over time, and the quality and the freshness still remains. So that's another type of method that these guys use, right? The third method would be these guys also do is first go ahead and clean, rinse 3-4 times, and then just before they refrigerate it, what they do is they pass it on through a PP dip. What's a PP dip? That is a potassium permanganate dip for approximately 30 to 45 minutes or an hour. And then when that is done, they again rinse it and then pass it on to defreezing. So that's the other method. They also have now evolved to clean the bloodworms, rinse it nicely, remove everything, and then instead of a PP dip, what they do is they go ahead and do a UV sterilization process or a gamma ray sterilization process and then freeze it. Or if they want, they'll go ahead and dry it so that it can then be transferred into granules or small powder for small or bigger fish. So this is how they do it, right? Now the reason why I'm making this video is I have ordered bubbles and troubles sterilized frozen bloodworms. So it's in the packet. We will be doing an unboxing. We will be talking about why did I order this, and we'll feed our fish, and we'll also tell you more about that. Correct. So the reason why I have purchased bubbles and troubles frozen sterilized bloodworms is because it does almost the same thing and it almost checks every boxes. But the best thing about this product is that it rinses, it sterilizes, it does everything. After the sterilization process, it has its own gel mechanism or a gel ingredient or chemical formulation, which is German formulated and which is also patented by Bubbles and Troubles. They use that gel formulation and then dip this or process this bloodworms with that gel, and so that the gel format goes into the intestines or the tummies or the gut of these bloodworms and removes all the pathogens and bacteria and totally eliminates any threat. They also say that they are 100% sterilized. It's also marked in their packet. I will show you later on, which is something very good, right? So you are 100% sure. I've seen videos and I've met people who so by this that they feed them to their discus fish as well, and it's something which is very good. They also do not just provide you 100% sterilized bloodworms, they go the extra mile. They have added vitamin C, which is having immunity boosters and antioxidants. They also have color enhancing agents as well in their bloodworms as well. So what we'll do next is unbox this packet. So this is the packet that we have. We'll unbox this packet, which is sent out from Bubbles and Trouble. I know this is like an unfinished packet because I've unwrapped the exterior of this wrap, which was sent out to me via VFast. So I'm going to unbox it and show you what we see next. Okay. So guys, this is the package that we have, and so this is the package. External package we have cut. So I would use my trusty scissors to just quickly cut those plastic taping. Okay, so I'm just going to cut this and quickly cut this as well. Okay. Oh wow. So mind you that this package is been traveling for almost, oh, the quality seems nice. So I would talk about the quality and a little more things about what this bloodworms are about. Okay, great. I'll talk about this as well, and I will talk about this as well. So what I've done is I've ordered for 100 grams and 250 grams, 2 packets, so half 700 grams, so 700 grams worth the product. So this is how it looks like. The production and everything seems top notch. The blood quality is also nice. I think if you can just see this that way is nice. So what we are going to do is quickly go ahead and tap this. Okay, now once you have tapped this, you try to go ahead and Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Okay, I'll come here. Okay, I'll just try to kill the knot. Okay, so there's a leak little, okay, because I've just opened this. So that's about it. We'll come back to our normal view and then we'll talk. Okay, thank you so much. Well, hi once again. So in order to talk about these products is you get 2 packings, one in 250 grams and one in 100 grams. So we'll talk about the 100 grams packet first, okay? As compared to the other products, I'm just going to be reading each and everything which is outside the box, and I know that that is accurate since it's already printed. Correct. So the protein content that you find in this is the highest, is almost 48.92. Correct. Fat would be 8.5% and fiber would be 5.5%. So you have a combination of protein, fibers and fat. Correct. And this is gone through 100% sterilization with gel formulated sterilization. Everything is there. This is in gel format. Now the thing is, these frozen bloodworms, you can keep them outside or in room temperature for 7 days. So if in case you want to order it and it is coming via a shipment, it can be out for 7 days, 5 to 7 days, right? After that, what you need to do is you need to freeze them once again, and then after some times when it all settles down, then you can use it for feeding, right? So that is there. It also has vitamin C also added to this, and it has, I am just trying to read this, okay, it has Beta-Carotene, Spirulina for natural colorization. So if you have discusfish, flower horn, angels, whatever it may be, naturally the colors would be enhanced. So that's something great that they have been added. There is no smell, there is no water decolorization, nothing at all. I have been using this product for approximately 7 to 8 months now. This is almost like, I don't know what, 7 8 packet, I'm not really not sure. However, these are for my personal use. I am using them for quite some time, and I agree that these are a very good product and a top-notch product. Okay, if just a small clarification, this has color enhancers like spirulina and beta-carotene. Okay, this does not. So this packet, the bigger packet, does not have that. It just has the vitamin C, what do you say, vitamin C addition. Okay, so this can be added or provided to your freshwater, saltwater fish. This is 100% parasite free. If they are mentioning it to be 100% parasite free, that means it is 100% parasite free. And I could not what do you say, agree anymore. Okay, now the thing is, there were some complaints in the past where I, as a customer, had raised this to Bubbles and Troubles, and Anil D'Souza would be the Bubbles and Troubles distributor, one of the distributors in Mumbai. So the issue that we were facing was the quality of the bloodworms were not that great. There were dirt particles or mud particles in that, which we used to face. Secondly, there were concerns that the manufacturing date or the expiry date is not mentioned. See, if you see the black content here, it's mentioned here. So these were the feedbacks which were provided by me and several customers as well, which have been addressed by the Bubbles and Troubles team, which I'm very thankful about. These are all falling. So just keep them down so that they don't fall further. So in order, what I was saying was, we had raised concerns with Bubbles and Troubles in order to correct or rectify these mistakes, which have been done. I will now show you how do we feed our fish and how aggressively my fish eats them. But again, this is a good product as compared to other products that I've used in the past. So we have 250 grams and 100 grams. The cost I will not be able to. Okay, so the MRP is 325 for the 251, and for the 100 grams it's 190 rupees. A little high premium, I agree, but the quality that you're getting is much better than the other brands, as I mentioned, which do not provide you vitamin C, which do not provide you 100% guarantee, which do not have a gel formulated. So this has a gel formulated. So if you keep it in the freezer, this doesn't freeze, so the moisture is 0% in these gel, so it doesn't clog, or there's no need for thawing your bloodworms. Okay, let's go to a tank. Let's see. So welcome to my fish room. These are my beautiful discus fish, red melons, and it's the middle of the night. And these are my angels, my beautiful angels and Cory catfish. So as I'm here, these guys are quite hungry now and would require food. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to just unpack this and then provide them the food and show it to you. Okay? Just give me a moment. Okay. So if you can smell, I can feel this is like it has ginger or little garlic, but there's no foul smell. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to quickly open this. Okay, I'm going to just use my fingers. Make sure that when you're touching this, do not touch your eyes, mouth. These are not that good for your body, right? Just use them. Go wash your hands with soap. Be safe, right? So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to show you this way. These are the packets, just to make sure. Otherwise, people would say that I'm just feeding them something else. So I'm going to be, this is the amount that I'm going to be feeding. Don't worry, I'll be showing it to you. Just dip my fingers in this. Don't worry, I'll show you this. And this is how they eat. What happened? They got spooked. Okay, so the quality of this is okay, good. The fish are taking a feed. My fish are not going to be eating them right now because it's almost the middle of the night. And I'm just trying to focus and show you the bloodworms. Now there are many coming. Okay, let's see like this. They'll come and eat. So these guys are very slow eaters. They'll eat with their own time and pace. So this is how we feed our fish with what do you call this? So these are not cubes, all gel formatted. Again, now I'll quickly go ahead and take another pinch, and feed another pinch and feed not this much, this much, and feed my discus fish. Okay, just clean my fingers as well. Okay, we'll come here quickly. I think this is the first or second time I've been feeding them this. They like it. They started eating it. They have already been fed. So that's the reason why they will not eat it very, very aggressively. Maybe tomorrow or day after tomorrow I can show it to you. That how do they eat all these, if they like it or no. Right. So if you have waited till now, I thank you for your time and patience with me. I really hope that you liked our content. If you did, please click on the subscribe buttons. We need subscribers so that we can have a better reach due to the algorithm. Please comment so that I can answer each and every comment and provide you correct guidance and correct information. I would like you to share this as much as you can so that I have a better reach and there will be more subscribers so that our information can be provided to each and everyone. So again, thank you so much for your time. I love you all. Bye.